MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Leading off tonight for Miami, shortstop, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. D. Gordon is retired to lead off the ball game. Anthony Rendon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Posey is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jock Peterson now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Crawford into shallow left, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
High pop-up. Realmuto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Hunter Pence, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Justin Bour. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 pitch on its way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Into the cove, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hahn will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, Wei-Yin Chen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Posey.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 6.
Settling in now.
Fielder.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit. Now at the plate, Joe Penn. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perez moves over, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
D. Gordon.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Hahn on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
in now
10,
is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Nunez on to first, and there were two down.
Now
digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Third inning, no score to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Jeff Samardzija.
Pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Calling for it. Bohr, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Nunez gloves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Into the box. Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. A base hit in his first trip. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping up to the plate, Jeffrey Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson on the run, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher,
into the box now, Buster Posey, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Hence is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Catcher.
Ready now, Wei-Yin Chen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gordon.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Stepping up now, Hahn. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Center fielder, number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So coming to the plate, Joe Panic. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Panic.
And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Perez. 1 down. Here's Drew Stubbs now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Drew Stubbs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. The relay throw, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Jeff Samardzija. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rendon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hahn racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Buster Posey.
working to keep them in the game here. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for Miami,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Panic is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher,
ready for another shot now. Wei-Yin Chen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Conley.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and get something started in the home.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Fielded by Rendon. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Hahn. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Realmuto finds it, and a good throw just beats him. Panik is retired, 2 down now. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. In now, Jeff Samardzija. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. For 2 at this point. David Phelps is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
David Phelps.
Matt Dominguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Dominguez.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back up the middle. Gordon is there, and he is in there. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch grounded back up the middle. Gordon is up with it, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
D. Gordon.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 now to Gordon. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And in a 2-run game right here, You really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, Anthony
baseman,
Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Fielder, Hunter Pence.
A ball for Gordon at short. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Chris Bryant.
Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Ground ball right into the shift. There is Crawford. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Now batting, Justin Bour. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck. Mark
attention,
Melanson
please.
answers the
Now
call from
pitching for the
dugout as
Giants,
he'll try to record the
number
final
41.
2 outs of this one.
Mark Melanson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First.